Bomba Blogs.
Hey, welcome to Bomba Blogs. Welcome back, you guys. Hey, I thank you really guys for those of you that have subscribed. And also, I'd like to give special thanks to those that have been sending me recommendations for more ideas. I would like to give a special shout out to Amadi, Alice, and Jesse. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. So there's been requests, people asking me, and not just on YouTube but also on personal life, how is it going to Tijuana? How is it living there? People have an idea that it's just, all desert. People wearing giant sombreros, but no. Tijuana's not like that. Mexico's not like that. So Mexico's actually a pretty big city, and the population is about 2 million, a little more than 2 million. It's pretty crowded, actually. So let's give a little quick tour here. Alright, so we pretty much all know up here there's Canada, the United States, and Mexico, right? Yeah, okay, so we also know that between the United States and Mexico there's a gigantic wall that goes from one end to the other. Now, on the west side of the United States, there's California. And just because you cross over to the Mexican part, it's actually still called California, only it's called Baja California. So Baja California, there's two parts. There's south, which in Spanish is sur, and then there's north. But there's Baja California north and south. Okay, so California is pretty big, right? If you zoom in, San Diego's here. So San Diego pretty much is just, let me get my highlighter. So San Diego is this part here. Now San Diego County, if I'm not mistaken, it goes like all the way here. Like all this is San Diego County. Alright, so don't get confused, San Diego and San Diego County. Okay, so now that we know that, pretty much we're gonna focus on, yes, in San Diego there's a small little section. I'll switch over to my thingy, my bob. So here there's a place called San Isidro. Alright, so this is the closest part to the border. If you live in San Isidro, most likely you live like right next to the border. So speaking about that, if you want to go from San Diego to Tijuana, which is in Baja California, you go to San Isidro. Alright? And you normally get on this freeway, and then from this freeway you can just cross by car to Mexico, or you can take public transportation here, and you can go to the border and walk across. So for this video, we're going to be showing you how it is to walk into this station here. Well, let me get the highlighter. So pretty much you're going to be going here and going in this little section here, right? And we're going to walk across all this, and you're gonna get out here, and then here there's a bunch of taxis, which I'll show you on the video. So you go from San Diego or San Isidro, you go here in this building, and you'll see how easy it is to get into Mexico. You do not need a visa. You do need a passport if you're an American citizen or not Mexican resident or citizen, but it's pretty simple. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna be going through here, and then we'll come out here, and yeah, you'll see a bunch of taxis here. Okay, so at this point, you just pretty much walk straight forward. You can see all the barbed wire, all the protection and stuff, but you simply go through these little roundabout things, and then at this point you'll see there's a left and right. left for citizens and residents, and right for foreigners. So you go to the right, you wait your turn. There's no line here, so you just go, tell them what you're going for, show your passport, they check it, they let you pass by, and then and you proceed. And you have to put your stuff through the x-ray, make sure you're not carrying any weapons, or you have to declare anything, and that's it. At this point, you just get your stuff. Welcome to Mexico. And you walk out through the door, you go to the hallway, you walk, and this is the last part. So at this point right here, you're officially you're free in Mexico. So here is the taxi parts. Alright, so here, this part is where the taxis are. Let's go a little bit forward. And then you'll start seeing there's a lot of taxis on the left hand side. And normally there'll be a bunch of cars on the right hand side too, picking up family members and stuff. But since today is New Year's Eve, it's like dead. So, seeing there's some pharmacies in front, some stores. So right now you'll see a lady cross the street, and that's normally where they come from. Alright, so also now, up next we're gonna pass by some like really fancy condominiums where a lot of Americans live. And also we're gonna go downtown where a lot of Americans go and have fun. Not just also locals. They go in to have fun and drink and party. Let's see. And here you can see there's like really bad streets here. That's Tijuana for you. Also, I'm gonna apologize in advance. I'm sick. My nose is very stuffy, so you might hear me breathing a lot. Alright, so here we're pretty much in the zone where a lot of Americans live. You can see all these condominiums are very nice. They're right now in a moment you'll see how it looks at night, but a lot of Americans live here. It's really nice and expensive for locals to live here, but you can see there's a lot of people that live here. It's very secure. There's security guards, there's police constantly roaming around here, so it's just fairly safe area. And then, alright, so we're still driving through. Yeah, that's that building over there is for like medical. This is how it looks at night. It's really nice, right? It looks like, you can tell it's a fancy place. So if you're looking for a cheaper place to live, but with like nice accommodations, then this is the place you want to be, And you see, right now here it's New Year's Eve at night. So here you'll see that there's just a bit of traffic, but not as much. But don't get me wrong, there is traffic in Tijuana. And okay, and then we'll continue from here. Alright, so if you guys saw my old video, or my last video, you guys would mention, I mentioned these Oxxos. These things are everywhere, so look in the video, we'll definitely be talking a lot about them. Alright, so this is the cultural center in Tijuana. It's really, really big, and there's a lot of cool stuff that you'll find. You do have to be checking to see what they have, and then on the left hand side of it, there's a gigantic ball, which is like a IMAX theater, but the projection is like a sphere, and they play a lot of National Geographic movies in here. It's really, really cool. I love coming here when I get a chance. So that's a definitely place you should visit if you do come here. All right, so we're getting to this part where a lot of people ask me if there's so. In other words, so prostitution is legal in Mexico, or at least in Tijuana, right? And no, they're not everywhere. There's no hookers everywhere. There's no prostitutes everywhere. So they have a designated area where they can legally be, and they have to go through monthly checkups and stuff. So it is kind of regulated in a way. But this is the area that you would find these prostitutes, which is called La Cahuila. That is the street name of it. And it's very famous because there's a lot of strip clubs, there's a lot of prostitutes. It's where Americans kind of go to have fun. So as you can see, I'm going to be showing you a clip of us passing by, but also at nighttime. So right now it looks dead. Of course, it's in the morning, you know, but let's just go a little bit more forward. Let this person cross. Yeah, the cop is there. You don't want to run over the person. Oh, there's a dog too, so let's keep going. So on the left, you see there's a bar. On the right-hand side, there's a lot of hotels here, and these are motels. So you can only rent about 1 or 2 hours, or you can only rent it by the hours, and I think the maximum hours is like 3 hours. But you know, you're gonna have to lower your standards here. This is not like 5-star. These are just for you to do your business and get out. So alright, so look, up ahead you see there's more bars, there's more motels. Up ahead, that HK stands for Hong Kong. No, it's not a Chinese food restaurant. It is one of the most famous strip clubs in Tijuana. And you can see it's pretty well lit up. Oh, there's another Oxxo on the right hand side, of course. You can't miss that. See more bars, more strip clubs. Right now, like I said, it's in the morning, so it looks kind of dead. Right now, let's go ahead and pass the video again, but at nighttime, which is on New Year's Eve. Technically, it should have been. So here we go at night. So we went back like another block. So you see at night, there's a lot more people. There's some hookers right there, like all over the corners. If they're like leaning on the wall, those are pretty much waiting for clients. Those are the strip clubs. There's another one there. So you see, it looks a little more Las Vegas type. And we'll wait for this car to do a U-turn. But anyways, so yeah, you can see this is the place where a lot of Americans come to have fun. Now, yes, we have other areas where it's not, just full of prostitution. This is just a dedicated area. So let's move on, okay? So let's go a little bit more forward now, and we'll go to the end of this street. Alright, and you see, like, on the left-hand side, there's another Oxxo. I'm gonna be driving slow. You see, the roads are not very nice, unfortunately. But I'm gonna be driving slow so you guys can see well. There's a tweaked out guy there, and then there's another Oxxo. so let me just do a U-turn here. Alright, so here you see the famous Tijuana arc. Honestly don't see the point of it. And then here on the side you'll see some hookers getting on the taxi. Crazy night. Okay, so let's see. So let's go a little more forward. And this is the street where there's a lot of clubs, a lot of bars. This is where a lot of people come to have fun as well. So this is called the Revolution, La Revolución, which is famous for there's the most clubs. There is some hotels you can stay in. There's an Oxxo, by the way. There's a food court now they have. That's new, and pretty much all this is you'll see a lot of drunk people at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning walking around. But yeah, this is pretty much where all the clubs are, all the bars are at, and all the popular places are. So if you want to go dancing, they have so many different genres. So right now, for example, the light's taking a long time. Let's fast forward. Alright, so, well, as you can see, I mean, right now it's 7 in the morning. It's dead after New Year's. So, I mean, there is people walking around, but there's another Oxxo. There is people walking around. I guess someone got arrested for doing something drunk. I don't know. So, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. It's not like you can come here, be drunk, and go crazy, and you get away with it. You still have to follow the law. Again, let's fast forward. Alright, so as you can see here, there's like some locations. Now here, next to this one is the Grand Hotel Caesar, where Caesar salad was invented. And as you can see, there's a lot of pharmacies, a lot of clubs, a lot of bars. I mean, this is pretty much the place that you go and have fun. And on the weekends, it's packed. Tons of music, a lot of people. Well, right now it's, everyone's hungover, everything's closed, everything's done. I guess here they're building a new club or something. And then the old theater used to be. And yeah, so these are closed. Okay, so here you can see there's a hotel, an Oxxo. And then next to it is this club here, which is very popular, very famous in Tijuana. It's called Las Pulgas, which stands for the fleas. Yes, the fleas, like the ones that dogs have. I don't know why they would call it that, but they do. Anyways, so the video is getting pretty long. I'm gonna stop it here right now. So this is part 1. And if you like what I'm doing, you like these videos, please subscribe. Please share it to your friends if they want to get to know Tijuana. And I'll be making part 2 soon. On the description of the video, you will find the link to my website. You're welcome to go and subscribe. You also have the link to my Facebook, Instagram, and feel free to contact me. And if you have any ideas you want to see or anything like that, let me know. Well, until next time, see you guys on the next video.